Hey Gemini, welcome to your December 2019 reading, you guys. Now, obviously, I know these videos are being uploaded really late. There was a lot going on in December, right? But I still wanted to upload these videos for those of you who are still interested in going over what the hell happened in December. Gemini, December was a very important month for you as the first half of December was Sagittarius season. And some of you may know that Sagittarius is directly across from you on the zodiac wheel. So we had an opposition there. That is relationship houses. So yeah, lots of stuff going on there. We had a full moon in Gemini this month. I think that would probably be the most important thing to express to you, that on December 12th there was a full moon in Gemini on the 12/12 portal. So very cool energy going on there. And I'm excited to talk to you, Gemini, about what's going on with December. So I am doing things a little bit different this month. As you can see from the title of the video, I am using all 78 tarot cards this month for an expansive tarot reading. I think it's very important and metaphorical that we move into the new year playing with a full deck. So we do have the beautiful Lovers card here at the top of the deck, symbolizing year energy. So yeah, we're gonna get started here. Let's see what's right behind you real quick. We have the High Priestess. So that Gemini moon, the High Priestess rules the moon. You can see there is a crescent moon down there at her feet. So this is literally an indication of Gemini moon. You may know someone with a Gemini moon, or someone watching may have a Gemini moon. Or this is literally talking about the Gemini moon happening December 12th. The most important card before we do the reading is the High Priestess. So Gemini, do you have a little bit of a secret this month? Is there secrets being kept from you? This is a very veiled energy. This is the moon's energy. So throughout December, it was very important for you to pay attention to your dreams, your intuition, your emotions, what's going on beneath the scenes. And, you know, when the High Priestess visits us through the moon's energy, we do feel an increase in intuition, but we also feel an increase in, you know, going into the shadows. The High Priestess is in the middle of light and dark here. So this is very important message for you and your two twins this month, Gemini. There's going to be a part of you that wants to be out there and, you know, say things, do things, but then the duality of you with the full moon is going to want you to kind of escape, go inwards, keep things a secret. So it's that balance of light and dark, basically. But there's definitely that Gemini moon energy, definitely the moon's energy, High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy. Wow. But beneath the High Priestess is the Three of Swords. So I don't know if there's any secrets here pertaining to breakups, betrayal, lies, deceit, third-party situations, but this looks like a separation taking place due to secrets, something that you don't know, Gemini. I don't know what end of the spectrum you guys are all falling on this month, because some of you are going to be on the light spectrum, some of you are going to be on the dark spectrum, some of you are going to be in the know, some of you are going to be in the secret. But yeah, some of you may be hiding the fact that there's some kind of separation or heartbreak this month, and we do have the Six of Swords after that. So someone's just moving on to calmer waters here. Again, someone could have been hiding a heartbreak. Because of these secrets though, guys, because of everything, it's not your fault, Gemini. If you guys look back on December and you think about the things that you kept in, or the secrets or the lies or whatever, it's not your fault. The full moon was quite a doozy. Okay, it was. It's literally, the moon in Gemini is all about secrets anyways, because Gemini is the third house of communication. When you put a dark object like the moon there and light it up entirely, you know, secrets come out. It's just the flow, Gemini. So yeah, some of you guys might want to have a heart-to-heart conversation about things that aren't necessarily revealed, or things that haven't been 100% the truth. Okay, so that might be important for some of you, but let's go ahead and get these cards out, Gemini. What's going on for Gemini for December 2019? First card out is coming up upside down. So there's definitely something about something hidden, darkness, something that has yet to be revealed. We have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so we start the reading out with equal give and take, balance financially. Maybe you're getting some clarity about this. Here's the truth. This is the Ace of Swords. Good card to come out for an air sign like you. So there might be a conversation that needs to take place. We have Libra energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is usually a card that comes out for somebody who's giving something or getting something. It's just important that beneath that energy there is the equalization and fairness and harmonization. A lot of big words I'm trying to say to you, Gemini. So I wonder if you guys are like trying to articulate something big, some kind of big word to prove your intelligence, to widen your vocabulary, because I am feeling quite intellectual as I talk to you about this message here. So yeah, financial balance. This could have to do with court, some kind of money or exchange in court. We'll come back to this card, but let's continue. There's some kind of truth coming out here. Now we do have the Lovers card behind the Ace of Swords. So this is something that, some kind of new beginning that you're trying to clarify, Gemini. You're trying to be victorious when it comes to financial balance, the equal give and take. Now we have the King of Pentacles coming out. So some of you could be dealing with an earth sign. This is an earth sign individual. This could be you taking on qualities of an earth sign. And I do feel Capricorn energy here. So this is either Capricorn season. Now we do have a Virgo. I just happened to look at the bottom of the deck. This could be a male Virgo. But not necessarily. I mean, if you're dealing with a Virgo, they're showing up at this part of the reading when it comes to stability, security, hard work. So if you're dealing with a Virgo, they may be, like most Virgos, a very hard worker. Financial balance and equal give and take is very important to this Virgo, and to you when it comes to this Virgo. But others of you not dealing with Virgo, if you don't have Virgo energy, this is about solitude and isolation. Kind of hermiting yourself inside, and let some of you only go out to work. Some of you only socialize, only do anything. The only time you're not being a hermit is when you're trying to make money and when you're trying to balance the scale. Because this is about going in and being wise. So there is an energy about being wise with money this month here, Gemini. And we do have the Page of Cups. Wow, some of you are dealing with definitely a Virgo. Okay, and this might be a new love, but there's something being offered to you, Gemini, a new love. This is literally your card, but there also might be a choice with the Lovers card, although that is you, and there is a water sign here. There might be a child in between this situation. The third party might be a younger child or just someone who's younger. But I do see a message here for all of you saying if you come out of hiding in December, there will be new love offers that can potentially grow into something more serious. But then we have the Devil card and the Temperance. So we have a Capricorn Sagittarius cusp coming out here. This may be someone that you've taken some time. Yeah, this is where the secrets are coming in. Specifically those of you dealing with Capricorn Sagittarius for some of you, but others of you, this is that Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. The time December 19th through December 24th, 25th, going to be very important for some of you. This is when the energy was shifting between from Sag to Capricorn. Now this could be excuse me as I get tongue-tied, because there's a lot that just came out here with this little bit of message here. There may be a toxic Sagittarius here, or there may, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, there's just addiction to consider. There's this is your opposite sign, remember, so our opposites can seem toxic to us, but really they're just kind of shadowing something to us. So there's a shadow side here. There's something manipulative. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, you're being told to stay patient. It's everything in moderation. Yeah, everything. And this is definitely someone who's struggling with like codependency or addiction or something of toxic nature. Anything can become toxic when done too much. So there is a message here, Gemini, about, everything coming in moderation. This is a very moderate devil, okay? But yeah, someone here, there's some secrets that someone is meditating on before they leave and take a new opportunity. But we do have Sag, Capricorn, and I love that these cards are showing up right together, because this means that someone out there needs to know that there's a difference between connection and attachment. Okay, there's definitely a decision. We have Gemini and Capricorn here. Some of you may have both of those energies. Some of you this may be somebody's big three here. Sag, Capricorn, Gemini, or maybe there's just something going on with those three zodiac signs. But these two cards are very similar. Okay, they're both vulnerable. There's a connection here in both of these cards, but one is karmic, one is forced, one is divine, and it just kind of happens naturally. But there may be a choice here, okay, between two people, a Capricorn, a Sag, and we do have Virgo. But there's a lot of new love. Virgo, another Gemini you could be dealing with. Okay, and this all came out. This was underneath the deck. So if you would come out of hiding a little bit going into January, there's definitely new love. A lot of major arcana following that. So there will be choices in love as well. So we do have so far this King of Pentacles energy. A lot of hard work in order to reach financial balance. Okay, there's also an energy here of, you know, whoever this King of Pentacles is, this is a hard worker, and if you've got it, you can afford to give it, right? But that doesn't mean, whatever this means, this might be someone else, Gemini, for some reason. We'll get more on this. But I'm just saying, make sure whatever end of the spectrum you're falling on, that you're not giving more than you're receiving. You're not receiving more. There may be a gift here from an earth sign. There may just be a gift of money here, something that further stabilizes you. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Virgo, because this message is wanting to come back out. So we have the Lovers, we have the Page of Cups, we have the Hermit. So Gemini, this is about your stability. You are showing up in your reading. If by chance you're dealing with someone else who has Gemini energy, then this is probably something new. There might be a child involved. I do see a Virgo child. I do see a younger water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But pages are messages. They're young messages. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that is mastered emotionally yet. It's not a love that is, you know, stable yet. But there is an apology or some kind of sweet love offer coming to you, Gemini. And it might be from a Virgo. There might be a Virgo who has a child here for some of you guys. And the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. So this is a message about someone who is a little bit further along the scale of emotional maturity. Okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have a Taurus here. Okay, coming up, if you're dealing with a Taurus, there's a lot of love there. This could also just be a commitment. And we also have Libra, like Gemini, lots of major arcana showing up for you. And, you know, I wanted to mention that at the beginning of the reading, that as I sat down to shuffle the cards before your reading, I seen Aquarius, I seen Virgo, I seen Pisces, the Devil. So just major arcana specifically related to zodiacs. So we have Taurus, Libra, and the planet Saturn. Okay, there may be, this is definitely, wow. I forget that yesterday when I did videos, there was a lot of Taurus, Libra energy that kept coming up. So this is Venus. When Taurus and Libra join together, that is Venus energy. They're both ruled by Venus. This could be a cycle of marriage that is over, some kind of cycle of commitment. This is also a priest and a lawyer. A priest and a lawyer walk into a bar. So there's that joke going around in my readings this month because Libra and Taurus keep showing up. Some of you, this is marriage counseling. Okay, Gemini, I don't know if that's a thing or if there's some kind of court going on here where you needed court advice. But this is all in the future, apparently, something you've been waiting on. But there's definitely a cycle here. You know, this planet Saturn, very important in December because the sun and all kinds of other different planets, Pluto, the South Node, Jupiter, Mercury, they're all in Capricorn. So karma this month and things coming full circle is very important. Balance. If you're dealing with a Libra, I feel like something's coming to a completion with them, and there's an energy here of emotional commitment, things you've committed to at an emotional level, and others of you are dealing with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles for Gemini this month. In December, we have the Seven of Wands coming out kind of aggressively. So you guys, this is something that's causing some kind of battle. This is something you're going to have to stand up for, or something you had to stand up for in December. And this is my energy of putting your foot down. If you can see, the King of Pentacles foot is like kind of titanium. It's kind of, it sticks out to me. So your financial foot is being put down. Very grounded energy here, Gemini. And yeah, you're standing up for this. I don't know if you had to fight to receive something or what's going on here. But the Seven of Wands is all about protection and battles and having to stand up for something kind of defensive. So, you know, if perhaps you're dealing with unequal give and take, if you feel like something is unequal in Gemini, that doesn't have to just be money. In December, you may feel like you do all the talking and someone else doesn't do talking, or someone else does all the talking and you don't talk. Like, the scales can equal out in so many different ways, and it's just like that's what you're fighting for this month. You could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. And bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups, so this is definitely involves like some kind of communion, some kind of relationship. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of emotional connection. This may involve someone who's fighting. I don't know if this is court. I do see someone who's fighting here, and someone here could also be pregnant or a mother, because now we have the Empress, and the Empress is Aries, Libra, Taurus energy, but that's that Venus energy. Venus is in Aquarius right now, which would be your 9th house, Gemini. So you're learning about these kind of energies, but yeah, this is a divine feminine. Someone here may be with child or a mother, or maybe this is just an abundant relationship. But someone here is walking away, and someone here may be walking away from an Aquarius specifically. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, there is energy of emotionally walking away attached to them. Okay, either they're walking away or you are, Gemini. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles for Gemini, please. Why is the King of Pentacles here in the Gemini reading for December 2019? King of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy for some of you. Heavily Taurus energy there. Taurus is your 12th house, Gemini. So there might be something about your 12th house that is important, because it's Taurus and Gemini. So there's something here maybe about the full moon in Taurus, full moon in Gemini, full moon in Cancer. You know, because we have Taurus, Gemini. I know Cancer. Yeah, this is Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and those all go in order. So I don't know, Gemini. I just see Taurus here, Taurus 12th house. Now we have the Two of Cups coming out for this King of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is about, you know, connecting. There is a Leo here. I always say this could be someone with Leo energy because of that lion, or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But we have this clarifying the King of Pentacles. So there may be a choice financially here in regards to relationships. We have two choices here. Soulmate, twin flame, somebody you are familiar with and someone you were created with, someone who is parallel to you, someone who mirrors you with the Lovers card there, but that's you, Gemini. Two of Cups is just a choice. That we have a choice here, definitely. There may be two different choices when it comes to love. Okay, because someone here is connecting emotionally while there may be a physical distance here with someone else. Bottom of the deck is the Empress again. So abundance, beauty, attraction, creative. This is a very, very loving situation here. I don't know if you're dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, any of you out there, but this might be a reconciliation with an earth sign. Okay, and we have a mother here with a home environment. So I don't know if there's any mothers in home environments here, but we have a decision here. Two of Swords, and we have the Ten of Swords. We have the Death card. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio woman, you could be dealing with a Scorpio man as well, but we have the Queen of Cups. That's a Scorpio woman to me. They're going through certain endings. You may be going through endings with that Scorpio because of a crossroads. Like someone here has a painful decision to make, and it might involve pregnancy and home, emotional abundance, family. Okay, let's see. What is the Lovers doing here? Ace of Wands. There's a new spark here for you, Gemini, a new lover. There was a sexual encounter this month in December for you. There's also a potential here to move homes, like a new home, because I did see the Four of Wands. There might have even, for some of you, there might have been a sexual encounter with someone who was married or already committed, or maybe you were already committed or married, Gemini, but that would explain why there's a little bit of a crossroads here between lovers, because I see two different relationships here. One that is based on something a little bit more stable, someone who you're financially intertwined with probably, and then the Page of Pentacles, which is an apology. Younger earth sign here, yeah, there's a cycle. We got a young Capricorn showing up. And the Three of Pentacles, this is about a plan. This is a karmic contract. Some of you guys were in a karmic relationship with someone else, and I'm not really sure if that was what was emotionally fulfilling you or what you were desiring, but yeah, we do have an apology here for something. Someone here might be apologizing for ending something. Those cards just kind of came up as I was talking to you. I want to clarify the Lovers again, but there is a karmic plan. Someone's in a karmic marriage, and that karmic contract is up, because we do have a karmic contract here. Another message here is that there is a cycle when it comes to work that's coming to an end. For example, if you've been unemployed for a while, that's coming to an end, and a new cycle is about to begin. But we have the Page of Pentacles in the World coming out. So there is an apology here. There is a gift or some kind of investment, some kind of worldly investment. Okay, Ten of Swords wanting to come out with the Death card again. So definitely some changes there, Gemini, for sure. Transformation and endings for sure. Tell me more about the Lovers. I mean, I just feel like there's offers coming to you from both ends of the spectrum. Earth signs, water signs. There's a Leo showing up. There's a child involved. You guys are walking away for your happiness, though. And I'm going to tell you what I mean here, Gemini. I don't know if you can see this, but we have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, and you in between. So I don't know if there's two children here, or if these are just offers coming to you from both ends. These are definitely apologies. Definitely, you know, like, just little love offers coming to you. They're not big. This is younger earth signs, younger water signs, but this is like, oh, Gemini, you know, I've got feelings for you. I love you. I heart you, you know, hearting your pictures. And this could be things that are being offered to you, but you're being told to be wise, though. So, yeah, I don't know if this is about the Gemini full moon in December or if this is the Cancer full moon, but we do have someone walking away under a full moon's light. This might be the energy of someone who walked away who wants to return. You know, but this is happening pretty slowly. I think someone here is slowly walking away. And it might be from an earth sign. Okay, specifically Virgo. Let's see here. Clarify the sun. Because we do have a child here. Clarity, happiness. This is one of the happiest cards in tarot. So I feel like this is what you're standing up for this month, Gemini. Moving into the new year, a new decade. You know, it's important. It's important that you're seeing the light of what makes you happy, you know, celebrating certain collaborations with people. And we have the Queen of Pentacles almost showing up. A lot of earth energy here, practicality, stability. It could be Capricorn season just really, really coming in hard, because Capricorn is your 8th house, Gemini. So we have the Queen of Swords. So you know what? No wonder there is a secretive aspect to you. A little bit of an unknown, secretive, and intimate aspect, because Capricorn season, although Sagittarius was all about relationships for you and partnerships, at the end of December, we shift into a very dark and intimate place of your chart, especially if you're a Gemini rising watching. That means that you have a Capricorn 8th house, so there's a very serious darkness to consider there. That's a very intimate transit. So we have the Queen of Swords. This combination is all talking about clarity. Okay, we have a female, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this could also be a male with feminine qualities. This is a conversation that needs to take place, and we do have the Six of Cups. So there could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius child that is important here. There could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person coming back from the past, memories. Okay, somebody needs clarity over the past here. There's memories here. Yeah, somebody needs clarity over the past. I would say that for sure, because the moon, okay, I don't know if there's some kind of secret from the past or something that you don't know about the past, because we have the sun with the Queen of Swords, and then we have the moon with the Six of Cups. So talk about the sun and the moon kind of working with you this month with the full moon, Gemini. The sun is giving you clarity to speak. This is like, yeah, Gemini vibes for sure. Clear communication, you know, positive, mental balance, because the Queen of Swords is a good card to come out for you female Geminis out there watching, or because she's a very intellectual woman. She's coming from a place of happiness mentally. Now, I'm going to get more cards, but it looks like she's welcoming in something from her past now that she's reached happiness. Now that happiness is behind her or on her side. Six of Cups, okay? But the moon, I don't know if this is a Pisces returning for some of you guys or a Cancer. And we have Aries. So there could be an Aries child that is significant here. Someone may have an Aries moon. The moon is going to be in Aries around the 1st of January. Around the 2nd, 3rd of January, the moon will transit Aries. Moon in Aries, very important here. Okay, very important. Pisces, Aries energy. Moon in Aries specifically. So you could have an Aries or a moon. You could have an Aries or a Pisces returning from the past. But to me, this looks like there's secrets from the past. Someone here is afraid to come back from the past, or there might be some fear or something you can't see clearly around a child this month, Gemini. But you're going to need to take authority, specifically in a logical way when it comes to like money, finances, your house. You know what I'm saying? So what's this Queen of Swords about? What's this Queen of Swords about? I mean, it's clarity, all right, for sure. Communication about what would make you happy and what wouldn't. You know, cutting out the dark aspects of what's been holding you back. But let's see, Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is about the future and how bright it is. Okay, you can see the light there. The Three of Wands is all about waiting for a ship to come in. So there might be clarity that you've waited on. Maybe you've turned your back on an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, another air sign, or someone could be turning their back on you. Okay, someone here wanted a conversation at some point in December. But it might have had to wait for a brighter future, because I am seeing a brighter future here. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. So waiting for this clarity, waiting for happiness in the future. It caused, like, there was some arguments, okay? There was some communicational errors. Someone here just does not want to fight anymore, and they're ready to look out into the future or something better, because something's over here, okay? And it's hard because somebody is receiving relationship offers while they're trying to complete a cycle somewhere else, and it's putting them at this crossroads between old and new. I mean, there's definitely a cycle of relationships that has closed out for you this month, Gemini, because of the new moon in Sagittarius that took place. Okay, that's new relationships coming in, new cycles over the next 6 months, and cycles with you coming to completion with the Gemini full moon. Okay, new moon, full moon, but there was some kind of conflict, some kind of arguing. What's going on for the future? This is like the next 3 months, January, February, March. Okay, maybe the next 3 weeks, maybe even the next 3 days. But let's see, what's the Three of Wands? Because you're waiting for some kind of ship to come in. You're waiting for some kind of conversation to take place before, like, that needs to happen. Maybe this is about travel, because I do see some of you guys wanting to travel, and some of you are in a long distance relationship. Okay, I don't know if this is causing a third party, because again, you could be connecting with someone physically who is closer to you, but then, you know, you might be connecting with someone else emotionally, or knowing you, Gemini, maybe you're just communicating with someone else. The Magician comes out. This is your ruling planet, Virgo, Gemini energy. So Mercury was in your 7th house the majority of December. I mean, it literally just entered Capricorn like yesterday, and that was the 29th. So Mercury has now joined the fucking huddle of planets. There's like always going to be 5 planets in Capricorn for a while, like 5 planets for sure. Venus left and then Mercury entered. So communication when it comes to other people, or, you know, communication, relationships that have healthy communication, like someone you can talk to, Gemini, that came up a lot for you in a different video I did. I think it was the Sagittarius new moon video. Came up a lot for you, communication and relationships. You're trying to manifest something in your future. Okay, there might be something here about a distraction, but we do have the Nine of Wands, so someone here is blocked communication as well. I don't know if someone got blocked on like texting, social media, but this is blocked communication. Someone here is communicating a little bit defensively, and I think that's why someone has, you, Gemini, this could be you who's willing and ready to communicate. But there's someone who's turned their back, and it's like this is a weird communication thing going on, because someone is blocked, okay? And someone has also a lot of admirers, because someone's communicating with a lot of people here. Let's see, what else do we have? Like, what's the Magician about? Because this is also about believing in yourself enough to manifest something. This is using all elements, water, fire, earth, and air. So your mind, your emotion, physical and passion to create something, believing that you have all that you need to do something. You know what I'm saying? So what's the Magician here for? The Ace of Wands. Wow, this is powerful. Someone here is like literally a magician, because we have the magic wand now. So I've only seen this happen a few times, when the Magician and the Ace of Wands come out together. When this happens, I have no choice but to really think that there's some magic going on here. Like literally somebody watching may have a magic wand of some sort, and if you do, know that it is actually very magical. For some reason in this wand there are a little bit of emotion, there's a little bit of physicality, there's a little bit of communication, and there's a little bit of passion, all in this wand. This is a legitimate, this is like the elder wand, bro. It's starting to hail / rain outside, so that's interesting. You guys might hear a little bit of that. But yeah, someone here is really working hard on manifesting something. So for those of you Gemini alchemists out there, because this is alchemy, manifestation, magic, passion, creativity, like there's something here. And I'm telling you what, if you did any rituals in December, they're really going to come true here. But this is about, you know, magic is an interesting thing, because even magic works a little bit with currency. You know what I mean? Like, it's not physical currency, but you can't get anything for free, right? So if you want to manifest something, or if you want to create something, you know, even if the exchange is just saying something, kind of like in Cinderella when she's like bippity boppity boo. Like that's the exchange. You saying those words. So there might be something here about saying the magic word. I do see that. What's the magic word? And it has something to do with walking away. Maybe this energy started out on December 12th. You know, maybe this is about the new moon in Capricorn that took place on Christmas, but there's some walking away here. Someone might be wanting to return. Someone needs to know here that they have more than enough. You need to know more truth, though, about a commitment before you walk away. I do see that. If you're dealing with a Taurus, there's some spying going on, but this could just be, you know, you needing more truth about a commitment or a belief, okay? So let's see, what's this Ace of Wands about? Because this is some magic going on here, okay? Some of you are manifesting new love. I'm telling you what, there's some magical something going on here. I would hate to be a Gemini that isn't using this in the future, specifically. Over the next 3 months, there's going to be a lot of magic, a lot of manifestation, okay, for sure. Maybe a lot of passionate communication with someone. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's see. What's the Ace of Wands, please, for Gemini, December 2019? Ace of Wands. This could be a sexual encounter. Nothing too seriously emotionally, but okay, so we got a Chariot. So, yeah, this might involve driving. This might involve a Cancer. I do see somebody with Cancer here. If you're dealing with a Cancer, this is probably there's a new spark with this Cancer, or they may be new in general. This might be something to do with a new car. You know what I'm saying? If this is a car, it's a very nice car. All right. The obstacle here, because the Chariot, I always want to mention obstacles. So you are moving forward, Gemini, in spite of obstacles that have yet to manifest. Okay, there's a resource of yours that is manifesting some kind of new beginning passionately here. Definitely maybe with a younger water sign as well. And I don't know if there's a child here, because there's a sexual encounter here, maybe even in a car. Ace of Wands, the Chariot, that is my personal combination for sex in a car. Just saying for some of you, all right? But yeah, be careful if you don't want to conceive, because the Page of Cups could easily be, you know, fertility, a child. Pay attention to the synchronicities here, because there's some magical synchronicities. I think some of you, this is the number 1. I don't know if 1, and yeah, the Magician is number 1. So we have, like, I don't know, a lot of ones here. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, like 11, 11, basically. Yeah. So just pay attention to that as well, because there's something magical manifesting here. And I don't know if this is like a sexual encounter where someone's catching feelings, but we definitely have someone who has a decision. Like financial stress could slightly be an indication here for some of you, but this is juggling more than one person, more than one place thing. So you're moving forward victoriously. Let's see what else comes out for you, Gemini. We have the Ace of Pentacles. I got a little bit of an Ace of Pentacles vibe from this Ace of Wands. So we've got 2 aces now. Something you need is coming in, and it's going to allow you to be very, very independent, very, very self-sufficient. Some of you are single. Yeah, some of you have been, some of you left a fire sign, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, out in the cold. There's a fire sign here who's very pissed off. And it might be pissed off financially, and it might have to do with a pregnancy as well. There is a pregnant Aquarius here, or an Aquarius involved in pregnancy. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, this may be new love, or there's a message here about Venus and Aquarius. So Venus and Aquarius, Gemini, is definitely going to bring in certain love offers to you, maybe even someone from the past, because we did have a decision that there was an argument, a decision, and something that someone regretted. And then there's new love coming in that is either a wish. We have an Aquarius mom here, Aquarius Venus. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, there's a love message from them coming in. But back to this fire sign, we have a Leo here specifically that is pretty upset about something financial, okay? They're left out in the cold. They may be homeless. They may be jobless. And this may be someone who is pregnant, because I do see someone who's pregnant, or a mom, or a wife, or somebody's mom who is homeless. And it's like you may want to take action, because this King of Wands could definitely be about taking action. I see a male fire sign that is single, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So what is this Ace of Pentacles? Because this is something you need, okay? And there was obviously some financial abandonment or conflict. So this might be a lump sum of money, or, you know, you're going to have to ask yourself what it is that you need, Gemini, this month in December. because it's coming in. And you know, this Ace of Pentacles is right here by this Page of Pentacles. Kind of a similar energy, right? Whatever this is, you're going to be able to invest this large amount of money, this promotion, this something physical that you can touch, see. It might be a new beginning with an earth sign, but it is going to cause some changes. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. This is going to give you clarity. This is going to trigger a conversation. This lump sum of money, it's going to trigger a conversation in the future once you gain this clarity of this new beginning. What is this Ace of Pentacles for Gemini? It definitely involves a Leo for some of you, okay, or taking action. We have the Fool, so it could also be an Aries. This is a risk, but this is what you need coming in December in order for you to start that new beginning at the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? It might be a little risky, but it's something you need that comes in that allows you to come to the edge and completely start over, start new, right? Take a risk, take a leap of faith. Maybe do something strange. There might be someone here who has a lump sum of money and they do something a little unpredictable with it, because this is Uranus energy. Uranus and Taurus in your 12th house. Like, doing something a little strange, bizarre, weird that other people might see as strange, but you know what I'm saying? This is something that's getting given to you. All right? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. So this is a new beginning after a painful situation has ended. Right? There are secrets here. This is that High Priestess again, that moon energy, Pisces, Cancer. This is where the secrets are coming into play. After something is offered to you, a new beginning that you just kind of jump into, this is allowing you to jump away from an ending to start a new beginning. And you may be doing this in secret. All right? Someone here may be secretly leaving. This is kind of reminding me of the Seven of Swords. Because when you leave in secret, that's the Seven of Swords. Someone might have had to strategize. Someone here might have traveled at nighttime. Okay, but yeah, someone here, I don't know if this was someone who was spying. Someone might have got a message at work. Yeah, someone got a message at work here. They were at work and someone was spying at somebody at work. Someone travels for work, but I don't know if they were really going to work here. Because the Six of Swords, like someone was leaving in secret. You definitely don't know where this person is going. And if this is you, they're headed somewhere secretive, and because of someone leaving in secret. Now, you want to follow your intuition about where someone is going here, or someone is doing this with you, Gemini, but it caused an ending. So let's see, what else do we have for Gemini? December 2019. Out comes the King of Swords and the Two of Wands. So we have a male Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, just someone who's a bit more masculine than they are feminine. If you're dealing with a male air sign, there are completions to consider with him. And we have the Two of Wands. So there's a change in direction. Another message here is, you know, this is about making an intellectual decision about your future. You know, we have the world in your hands here. We have the world up here. So I don't know if this is about traveling. I do see somebody here who might consider traveling, like moving quite a distance. And that might be because Aquarius is your 9th house. You know, where after you finish up your 8th house of Capricorn, we will head into the 9th house of Aquarius next month. And for you, Gemini, that's all about beliefs, travel. Oh, bless you. It's all about beliefs, travel, and long distance, higher knowledge, that kind of energy. You're going to love it because that's the opposition to you. But we have the Four of Pentacles. This involves saving money, hanging on to something. And we have a Leo here showing up verbatimly. So I don't know if something's holding you back with the Strength card, but this is also Leo. There's a change of perspective here that needs to happen, and this is definitely something that's holding somebody back. There's a Leo that's being held back. Maybe for some of you you're being held back by a Leo, but you're going to need strength to let this go, whatever this is, because there's a bigger path calling. There's a more clear path opening up for you, Gemini, and it would involve you taking a mental gamble, like a risk mentally. It would involve you choosing a more intellectual path for yourself. Something that, this is the path that's coming up for you because you completed the last level, basically. Because I see this completion here, and therefore this new path opening up, but you're going to have to let go. What's this Two of Wands? You know, we have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands right here. So there's a beginning, there's a new beginning, and there might be two different sparks of passion here, two different sexual encounters with someone. But it's time for you to think about your horizon, right? Because there was a decision, and out comes that Seven of Swords, and then the Knight of Wands, Nine of Cups. So I'm hearing something about the path of deception, or not to deceive yourself on some kind of path. There's definitely some kind of lie here, or kind of some kind of deception here. And then the Knight of Wands came out. You could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And if so, I mean, this is definitely some kind of passionate message that someone was waiting for, someone was wishing for. Might involve a Cancer here, but let's see what the Seven of Swords, because someone here has new love now. Okay? What's the Seven of Swords? This was like something passionate, in and out. Someone here, this is like a one-night stand, like in and out sexual encounter. Someone here is choosing a completely different path from themselves, leaving a fire sign behind that is very upset now. Specifically a Sagittarius, that would be your opposite sign. So the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is Pisces energy. Someone here is making a sacrifice, maybe being single. And yeah, we have a fire sign again, single fire sign. A missed opportunity. There's a fire sign here, a Leo, that is emotionally unavailable. And there's a third party here as well. Like someone here really wants a second chance, and they were really left out in the cold. But now someone doesn't know if they're emotionally available for this. Someone has changed their mind and would like to just be single here. But there's also a sacrifice. I think this is you, Gemini, just choosing something for yourself. We have the Page of Wands. So there's definitely a younger fire sign here. And again, there's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, specifically Leo, but we have Sag as well, who is still thinking about the past. Yeah, this was a heartbreak. Someone regrets breaking up here, especially if there's someone who's pregnant involved. Tyson, I'm recording. You're going to get kicked out if you keep making noise. So, yeah, separation from a baby mama maybe that is regretted. Heartbroken mother here that maybe needs to know. Someone needs to find out more about a pregnancy or about their mom here, but let me just tell you that there is a passionate message coming in from someone who you've separated from. There might be a heart-to-heart conversation, but emotional conflict for sure. Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here for Gemini? December, because this is like a younger fire sign child for some of you. But I feel like this is a new journey. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. Something true. Fire sign truth. This truth is coming up here with this King of Swords. But we have the Ace of Cups as well. Aces. So, new love and telling the truth about that. Letting down a burden. Let's see what else comes out for you, Gemini. What else is coming out for you, Gemini? I'm getting a little irritated in your reading now, so I don't know what took place in December around this time of the reading where you're just irritated now. Like, I think you just know your truth. Yeah, we have a message of truth coming in here. Someone here is going to be very fucking truthful. It might be a message, a text message, something like that. We have travel here as well. And this is also in regards to the Five of Cups. So I don't know if someone regrets telling the truth or regrets sending a text message, regrets some kind of communication, because there's definitely communication coming up. Okay, Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands. A lot of admirers, and out comes the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman. So this might be a message to someone who is of earth energy. We have the Queen of Wands under here too. So two queens, there's two women here. Someone here definitely requires more truth about an ending. This is getting a little bit weird, Gemini. A lot of stuff going on here. What else do we have for Gemini? We have the Ten of Cups coming out and the Five of Wands. So some of you are also going through conflict with a home environment, family stuff. Like a lot of, again, this Five of Cups is at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and say someone here is definitely in regret, focusing on what they lost, even though there's more to gain. I don't know if someone here lost a home environment because of juggling. There's like two different home environments here that someone valued. And like one of these home environments is filled with regret, filled with emotional conflict. I mean, there's two home environments here that are linked to conflict. One of these home environments are more stable and family-based, but emotionally, it makes you think of the past. It makes you feel regret. It makes you feel depressed. Here's a second combination of a home environment with a number 5. So even though this is family and emotionally fulfilling, there's fights, there's conflict. So it's like you need to choose. There's definitely someone who's juggling two different home environments. Conflict in home. conflict in home. So something needs to change about a home environment ASAP. Because there's fights, there's emotional regrets, there's someone who's juggling. So let's see, tell me more about this Five of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Because someone here is experiencing financial conflict when it comes to true emotional fulfillment and abundance in a home. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or maybe there's just a lot of emotions here to be mature about. Again, this High Priestess, yeah. I don't know if there's a second chance secretly here. Ten of Cups. Five of Wands. Because there is something you're wishing for. Let's see. Tell me more about... Okay, we have the Aquarius coming out. The Star. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, they are definitely linked to conflict, but also emotional fulfillment. You know, there's some kind of burden here that needs to be released with this situation. Keep faith. Don't lose hope when it comes to happy home and family, because there's a wish huddled up over here, Gemini. The Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Star. That's beautiful. Some of you guys, there's some kind of wish or renewal happening because of a home environment, but I'll tell you what, you are going to have to let go of a burden. You know what I'm saying? It might have to do with work or something you put a lot of effort into, but yeah. What else do we have for Gemini? I'm about to beat my chihuahua's ass. He's always such a distraction in my videos. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. Someone here has invested a lot in something that has ended in December. Let's see. Yeah, this is a painful situation to continue here and wait, you know what I'm saying? And someone's going to realize that their garden of abundance is a lot better alone than it is waiting for someone else to match someone else's effort, because this is waiting, okay? This is the point in December, Gemini, where you are taking a step back to wonder and to assess the situation. Maybe with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is about an action that you would like to take. We do have a male Aries showing up here in the Ace of Cups. So new love. There's a father figure here. But someone here is also single. Like someone here is for sure. You know, I see two people in a garden here just kind of focused on their money and their coin. But it's like one of these people are not as abundant as the other. So this might be a situation where someone is not as well off as the other, but we have the Tower. So here's the part of the reading where Mars comes in. Mars is currently in Scorpio, about to enter your 7th house of Sagittarius soon, by the beginning of January probably. So please be prepared for that. Mars being opposing you. We'll talk about that some other time, but that will be important. There's something here that's going to come crashing down, a false foundation. It was quite heavy. This might be, there's just some change, okay? There's some changes going on. Please tell me anything you can about the Tower for Gemini in December 2019. There's an energy here of not being able to focus, Gemini. I don't think you guys were able to focus very well. Yeah, this is a home environment, marriage, commitment that is coming to an absolute end. This was a karmic marriage for someone, you or someone else that you're dealing with. This was a home plan, like someone had a lease. This is a lease. Someone here is breaking a lease because there's an ending to a marriage. There's a third party, first of all. Whether that third party is a job, there could be 3 people. This was the sacrifice that someone made. Someone is making a sacrifice to let a home environment crash down. It might be a Scorpio that is involved, but this is just change, endings, and beginnings. We do have Scorpio, Leo here, whatever that means. If you're dealing with a Leo, yeah, we have Scorpio, Leo here too. So there's definitely a third party going on with a Scorpio, Leo energy. Maybe this is something that held you back emotionally for quite a long time, but there was a third party, okay? And for some of you guys, this was happening at work. So there might be this right here could be something that happens at work. Something comes crumbling down at work because someone's married, okay? Someone is married here. And if they're not married, they're in a contract with someone spiritually. Like, they're definitely together, you know, probably live together. This was a plan that someone had. I want to know more about this, but this was definitely someone was being held back emotionally. What's the Tower? Or let's clarify the 3 of Pentacles. This was something that just wasn't working out. So, you know, this is a contract that is burned, a contract that is destroyed, ripped up, void. A void contract here. When it comes to a lease, a marriage, this is a divorce. 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, please. And we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. So, yeah, someone here lost a home environment for sure. They lost something in their future. Someone here regrets something from the past because of their future. I've never seen this before, but the 10 of Pentacles is future. The Five of Cups is like focusing on something that already happened, regret, disappointment, depression. Again, we have a home environment showing up with conflict. So, you know, I don't know if someone lost a job here. I do see something going on with a job at some point in December. Ten of Pentacles is like a career, a family situation. Someone here is focusing on loss. Whatever happened in the past, it depresses somebody to think about the future without this thing from the past. This person, this place, this thing, and they want to reconcile. But look at this. I just looked at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Ten of Swords. So lots of tens huddled up over here. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Wands has been showing up. But yeah, look, we have the Five of Pentacles. So this ending, this painful ending, this is something pretty fucked up. But this is the ending to someone feeling homeless. This is the ending to somebody feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, jobless. Like, this is a very painful ending. And I do see someone here who lost a job. But to make it even worse, we have the Three of Swords underneath that. So someone here is very left out in the cold with a broken heart. I mean, it doesn't get much worse than the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. That's the 13 of Swords. Again, there's a mom here, a pregnant person going through change with this Empress. There might be a Scorpio mom here. Or someone who's just, maybe Venus and Scorpio might be important. But someone here, their heart is as ice. It's cold as ice, man. A lot of endings. Someone regrets this painful ending and separation. Like, wow, this is someone who really regrets this. Could be you, Gemini, or someone else, but someone here is definitely focused on loss and regrets. What is this Five of Cups, please? For Gemini, December. Emotional conflict for sure. Someone just doesn't know how to feel. Five of Cups. Yeah, out comes that death. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, they are coming out associated with loss, depression, regret, emotional conflict. But again, this is just an ending that someone regrets. Disappointment, you know, depression. Someone here, now this might be a real death that someone is mourning, and because of this death, you know, there's the future here, the plan for the future. Like, someone here was planning for the future. Someone had a whole plan for the future. I'm gonna marry you, and then all of a sudden there's this ending. Okay, and again, this could definitely be the ending to a job, but you know, the good thing is that this is all destined. This is all so that your fortune and karma can start turning. There is also a Scorpio here linked to emotional fulfillment. Someone here used to live with a Scorpio, because I got Scorpio here and Aquarius. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have for Gemini? We have the Knight of Swords, which is you, Gemini. So this is the part of the reading, and a part of December where something was said very quickly. Someone rushed in, made a decision, made their mind up very quickly. It might have involved an Aries or a father figure. Someone took authority here and really said something, and this is what caused an argument. This was a huge power struggle. Someone argued with a father figure, the father of their children. Let's see, what's this Knight of Swords about? This Knight of Swords is just charging. Someone was tired of waiting, tired of investing things. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. Someone here held their tongue for long enough. You know, this is you, Gemini, coming out of contemplation, coming out of meditation. Like, you don't want to stay quiet anymore. You know, there's no such thing as peace here. Yeah, because someone wants the truth now. Like, someone needs to investigate before they walk away. Like, yeah, someone definitely spied and saw that there was a third party. Someone might have been married or in a commitment, but there's a breakup and someone walks away. Someone finds out that someone is broken up, and that's the truth that is found out, and because of that, there's new commitments coming in, lots of options that someone has. Okay, what else for Gemini for December 2019, please? Out comes that Empress and the Queen of Cups. So this is a mother's emotion. Someone here is very emotional. We have a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio coming up here. Okay, someone here is very slow to move into new love. This might be new love with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Aries. Someone might get in an argument with an Aries or involving an Aries, but this is a power struggle. This is someone who has very abundant emotions. Okay, a lot of unconditional love here. Someone who has, this is a mother's intuition. Someone who has Venus in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Someone here may be turning their back. They may be taking their emotions. I don't know if someone here is turning their back on a mother figure. Somebody's mom here may be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I definitely see a Scorpio woman here. Someone has Venus in Scorpio here. And if so, that is a very intense transit. That is Very intense. That's Scorpio feminine energy. But there's also a lot to balance out here. There's a mother here who's trying to be emotionally mature. We have a reunion here, specific friends. There is a water sign friend coming up here, but this might be a third party too. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius because I just saw the Temperance card. Maybe that's an indication of balance or a harmony, or you know, moderation. We do have someone here whose mother is a friend of theirs. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. Someone here feels trapped in a third-party situation. Someone's trapped in a marriage here. We have Libra showing up. If you're dealing with a Libra, there are burdens. If this is a marriage, there's definitely burdens here. Court burdens. And also new love. Like, new love this month, Gemini, has really confused you. And it might be Leo. We see Leo and Libra here. I do see a female Leo for sure that's showing up. And they're linked to needing to know more truth. Okay, it could be Sagittarius, Aries, but yeah, new love is one of your options this month, but you're going to have to let down a burden in order to really experience balance. Okay, so reconciliation with a water sign maybe, but first, you're going to have to master your own emotions, Gemini, because this right here, you're really in your head, okay? Someone here is really keeping themselves trapped somewhere because they're pregnant, because they're a mom, but the thing is that this change is calling. There's these actions that you still need to make. There's these decisions, but you got to let go and move on, Gemini. So let's see what else comes out here. Five of Swords. Yeah, this is what's causing arguments. This is what's causing conflict when it comes to communication, because you feel stuck in your head, and this is why you need to move on from the past. We have the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords. Two sixes. 6-6. Okay, this is when somebody is mirroring each other. So one of you is focused on fond memories while the other one of you is moving on. You know, someone is moving on from the past here. Someone's leaving a soulmate. It happens. You know, soulmates aren't always meant to stay in our life. Like, some of them are meant to come in our life just to trigger us to move on. You know, I've literally experienced that. So I don't know if someone is leaving a child here or leaving with a child. Six of Cups is a child. Someone walked away from a child here. Shame. Or this might have been in the past. Someone here is thinking about memories where someone moved on. 3 o'clock. Six of Cups, Six of Swords. Someone is definitely moving on with a child, because in the Six of Swords, there's a child in that boat. Someone here wants to reunite. I don't know if you're traveling. I feel like for most of you, this is leaving the past behind, because we have the past with the Six of Cups. The Six of Swords is obviously moving away from that. So there was troubled waters in the past that excuse me, might have involved children. But look here, bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. So yeah, someone definitely already walked away. But just like I was suspecting with this Three of Cups over here, even though this was someone might return from the past and you move on because of that. You move on with this person, because it's like there's a reconciliation over here. I don't know if someone is going to see friends, going out for drinks or something, but someone here is reuniting with someone else, an old friend or something, and that's why there's this coming and going energy. Someone here might have left a marriage, okay, or a Libra, but this was definitely something that wasn't balanced. Tell me more about the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune show itself, so this is destined. Something in the past was destined. This soulmate, this is an interesting combination right here. Some of you guys are really, really happy and celebrating moving on from the past, leaving something from the past behind. It's going to be another six, really. Six of Wands. So we have 666 huddled up right there. Where's the devil? That number is actually really, really powerful. You might want to look up that number, 666, because we literally have 3 sixes here. The only 6 we're missing is the Six of Pentacles. Wow. And you want to know something? That's right here. So huddled up right here is 6, all the 6 cards. So what is 6? 6 is a number of balance and fairness. There's a lot of admirers here. This is victory. Like, wow, somebody here, there's this number 6. I don't know if somebody here is born on June 6th. That'd be a Gemini, right? We have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, though. So financial conflict coming out. There's definitely a Sag left out in the cold. Someone who feels abandoned with Sagittarius energy. Or this might have just been Sag season, where you went through a lot of conflict the first half of December. A lot of battles, a lot of confusion. Let's get the rest of these cards out, because we're getting to the end of the reading. So someone here is hanging on, and they're not really sure if they want to come or go. Like, this is why someone has left and came back, left and came back, left and came back. There's been all these arguments. You know, money may be an issue here. Someone here may need to hang on to their pentacles, save money, because this is someone's comfort zone. I don't know if someone lives with 3 friends here, or if you're hanging on to a reconciliation. What else do we have for Gemini? Gemini, December 2019, please. Gemini, December. We have the Justice card. If you're dealing with a Libra, they're more of a friend. You're hanging on to this marriage, this Libra. If you're dealing with a Libra, they have lots of admirers, but there's definitely battles here with this Libra or this marriage. And for the 4th time, the Ten of Wands has showed up with the Libra as well. Okay, so lots to balance out. I think a Libra is hanging on to you, Gemini, or you're hanging on to them, but this might be about court, a lawyer. Let's see, what else do we have for Gemini? There's definitely needs to be balance here with the Justice card, and fairness, and harmonious energy. Here's the Devil. So if you're dealing with a Libra, they may if you're dealing with a Capricorn, balance and stuff needs to be important. Okay, fairness, harmony, but this is karma. Justice is karma. The Devil is karma. This Libra could have an addiction, a toxic. This might be a codependent marriage or something like that. I do see someone who's in a toxic commitment, a toxic marriage. Someone here feels stuck in a marriage, and it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's why they're moving so slow, Gemini, because they're in a toxic marriage. Now, another message here is that Capricorn season is going to restore balance for you guys. Okay, yeah, we've got someone here who's, I don't know if someone goes to court over this. We have a female Leo. Wow, we have a female and a male Leo. The only other sign so far that this has shown up for is Pisces. Pisces as well received the King and the Queen of Wands. Now, this is a very passionate commitment. Alright, this might involve a Taurus, a lot of passion here. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag for sure. That didn't come all the way out. But although there is some kind of situation that is not harmonious, it's more codependent, this needs a lot of balance. I mean, the Devil situation definitely needs balance of the scales. That's why toxicity is able to breed in this situation, because there's just some kind of lack of fairness or something of that nature. And then that makes sense why this Queen and King of Wands comes out, because someone else, the way I said it in the Pisces reading, is that these may be side pieces, because the Queen and King of Wands, they're often come up in tarot for someone who's passionate about something that's out of reach. It's giving me a Sagittarius vibe, because that's that chase energy, people only want what they can't have kind of energy. So this is these two people. That's just for some of you, especially if someone is married here or something like that, because I do feel a lot of that. I felt a lot of that this whole reading, that either you, Gemini, or someone else is already in a commitment or something. Now, that's a good thing that this world is right here, because as we enter the new year, some of these expired contracts and some of these things that are just kind of over with, they've ran their course, right? There's going to be room for newness in 2020. This is just the final chapters to a fucking long-ass decade. Okay, so if you, Gemini, are already with someone, and then you get with someone who's already with someone too, that would be the Queen and King of Wands. Okay, but another way to put this is that these two people here, this is a relationship. So it doesn't matter the zodiac sign. This is about a passionate relationship. Two very attractive people who have a similar vision for themselves. They're both fiery. They both have an ego. They're both confident, and they're both taking action, even if they're taking different action. So it's interesting that that would try to come out at this part in the reading, because that is what you could obtain if you were to break free from, we have Capricorn and Libra here, but to me that's a situation that you may need the law to break free from this, honestly. You may need a lawyer or something involving court to break these chains. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue here. We're going to get the rest of these cards out. We've got some cards here, but yeah. This makes sense. We have the Moon and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so now we have Pisces on the table. If you're dealing with a Pisces, it could also be Cancer, and I will say someone here may have a Libra moon, all right? We have Pisces and Libra and Capricorn. Now, the new moon in Capricorn may have caused a bit of anxiety. I'm going to go ahead and say most of you Geminis out there had some sleepless nights when there was a new moon in your 8th house. Yeah, I would say so. That's a lot of darkness. So dark thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Mercury going into Capricorn, be careful of dark, toxic thoughts, because this is someone who is staying up all night. Okay, this is someone who's got a secret, Or there's a secret being kept from you, Gemini, whatever. There's some Geminis who are out there with secrets. There are some Geminis out there who are secrets are being kept from them. But I will say, I think most of you guys are the ones keeping the secrets this month. There might be like a handful of you out there, but there's going to be way more of you out there that resonate with keeping a secret, just because of that high priestess that was at the beginning of the reading, and also because you have 8th house energy this month. So until January 20th, I mean, there's this huge energy for Gemini of transformation, secrets, intimacy, sex, all that. So I just feel like I'm going to read this intuitively, because this is an intuitive message. Someone here, it has anxiety and worry about something coming to light. Someone here is afraid. You know, this was in the Pisces reading. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, they have a lot of anxiety. For sure. This is literally someone who is anxious at a soul level. Okay? Someone here is afraid of the dark. Literally. Because you're being haunted by addiction. Like, this is literally some... Oh, I don't like this at all. But if you... I don't usually see the devil card like this. But if you just look at how... I don't know if you can see that, but I'm seeing it. And if you see the look on the devil's face, just the eyes. So I don't know if you guys feel like you're being watched. Like, you know how some people say, you know, God is watching. Well, others of you, you've done something in December, or somebody feels this way. I'm just going to be the tarot reader right now. Like, the devil's eyes, something about the devil's eyes. Like, I don't know if someone has really intense eyes, or if they literally feel devilish to you, like it's toxic. Someone is always watching you and like wondering what you're doing, who you're talking to. And that's why at nighttime, maybe you're really anxious about where someone is, or they're really anxious about where you are. Because what's done in the dark, it'll come in the light. It'll come to the light. So this is about something dark that someone did in the dark, and now they have anxiety about it. You know, we have another 9 here at the bottom. So yeah, someone here is really defensive. It might be involving, yeah, this union here, this King and this Queen of Wands. Someone here, there's 2 people here who are equally as fired up, and because of that, there might be a battle. Someone here is juggling more than one thing, but yeah, 2 of Swords. This is about a decision, Gemini. Some of you guys have a decision to make this month, and it's about an action that you would like to take. Okay, these 2 people keep showing up. There might be a Aries here. But there's a decision to make, and you're going to have to make it in the dark this month, Gemini. I mean, there is balance that the dark offers, but try not to be afraid of this anxiety. Try not to be afraid of, you know, the more and more you hold this decision off, getting closer and closer to, I mean, you know, January, it's gonna cause you anxiety secretly. You can hide this anxiety if you want, but your intuition is going to haunt you. You know, pay attention to your dreams with this combination, because somebody here done had a nightmare about the actual devil or about some kind of demon. I mean, you know, the devil card is all those dark things, you know, but it's addiction. Some of you guys have, your dreams are being affected by like drugs and stuff that you take. If you drink before bed or smoke before bed or something like that, you know, that could affect your anxiety and your dreams, because anxiety is manifesting in someone's dreams this month. Pay attention to those dreams though, because they're explaining things to you. Okay, follow your intuition. This is a specific message about the last few days of January, because as we enter the new year, the moon will be in Pisces. Someone has a secret admirer here in a choice. This is a secret choice. No one even knows you have this choice to make, Gemini, and that's why you're so anxious. Okay, but you need to free yourself from this anxiety that, you know what I'm saying, the devil is you, the devil is me. Don't blame a scapegoat here. Don't blame even that narcissist. Don't blame that person, that ego person. Okay, don't. And then we have the Leo card coming out. So if you're dealing with a Leo, they may be linked to this anxiety. Okay, there's a decision to make about a Leo, but someone also is holding themselves back. Someone here might have blocked a Leo or something like that, but there's a decision to make here that someone is not making. This decision is holding you back. It's also keeping you from letting this burden go. I see a Leo. You're going to need strength to make this decision. We have another Leo here. Yeah, there's a heartbroken fire sign here, okay? There's an action that someone is thinking about taking basically after they make this decision, but there's going to be heartbreak. It's because there's more than one person involved, and when there's more than one person involved in a situation, somebody getting heartbroken. One of those people getting heartbroken, you getting heartbroken, somebody getting heartbroken. All right, so let's see. I see a Leo here, and I see a Leo third party, honestly. Okay, I don't know if there's a Leo here that is separated from someone, or who a Leo might be thinking about separating from an air sign. Y'all need to have a heart-to-heart conversation, though, about all these secrets and, you know, This might have been something that happened in the past, and there might be a child involved, but there's still this one little cup peeking out over here. So there's still a little bit of emotion there. So let's see. Yeah, I seen Taurus again, but we have the Wheel of Fortune coming out. This is fated. This was a fated separation. Why? Because there's new love. New love. Okay, this was so that you could heal. There's definitely new love. All right, it could be an air sign. Somebody here is literally watching someone else struggle this month, watching someone else be in pain. You know, that might be a little bit of revenge there, but yeah, now we have the King of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So water sign coming up here. Somebody here, there was a lot of love here. There was an ending with a Scorpio, you know what I mean? And this was also fated. This could be a Pisces man. But someone here is trying to be emotionally mature. Someone here is keeping all their emotions in about how painful these changes were. You know, this was a separation. Someone is straight up heartbroken here. You know, but this was a fated heartbreak. This might have to do with Jupiter. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords. Because this was an argument again. This is why someone felt trapped. This is an argument, but there's change all across this board here. So can you tell me anything more about this Ten of Swords? Because someone here really felt emotionally like down and out. So now we have the the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So a lot of options, and in order to explore these fantasies and these options to see what really glitters is gold, you're gonna have to let down this burden of being emotionally unavailable. You know, someone here is emotionally unavailable because of this ending here. Someone here is still trying to process something, pain from the past. You know what I mean? So give yourself some time before you resurrect something, because this is a phone call. This is a judgment decision that you're gonna have to make about whatever this is. Somebody here that has a lot of baggage and options is coming in to offer somebody something right after an ending. Or this could be the same person coming back from the past that caused somebody pain, because somebody here is quite smug and upset, like I don't know if I should, this was quite heavy for me to release. I just released something else. I just dropped a burden, and now there's all these offers coming in. I'm not sure, you know, I'm still in pain. I just defeated the devil. Okay, this might has something to do with an Aries. There may be a father figure in Aries that calls you, or a second opportunity with Aries, but I think this is about taking authority. You know what I mean? Yeah. Someone here is a boss at work. Someone wants to be their own boss, or there's something here about your boss at work calling you. I don't know if some of you are dating your boss or what it is, but let's see what else comes out. Someone here is just ignoring offers. They're ignoring whatever they are, work offers, love offers, romantic invites to come out. Like, there's so many options here. And one of these options is to end a burden here, because some of these options are just too heavy to carry into the new year. But look at this. Out comes the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. So now we know what Gemini is hiding, or what someone is hiding from you. Because the High Priestess was at the bottom, well, it was behind you at the beginning of this reading. So we know that moon energy. Someone here has a secret new love, or someone has a secret child. The moon in Libra may be important again. Pisces, Cancer with the High Priestess. But follow your intuition about this offer, because I think you see how this cup is coming to this person here. This might be someone you're trying to offer something to, but I really feel like this is something coming to you, Gemini. This is another offer here coming from a place that is unknown. This is what you don't know. You don't realize that one of these offers is an offer for new love. Okay, you want to follow your intuition, follow what you feel emotionally towards these individuals, because there's a lot of cups here, right? And some of you guys are really confused about a separation or a heartbreak still, especially if you were married or someone else was married, you know what I'm saying? So you could be dealing with someone else who is not quite over the past, you know what I mean? They're still healing. Or some of you are dealing with people who just have like at least 7 options. Like, there's a lot of secret options here for sure. Someone here is definitely keeping their options a secret. And we have the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So this is guarded action. Someone here is really guarded and protected. Someone here again may have blocked a Leo. Someone here is not expressing themselves or taking action. Their nose is up in the air, like they're upset, they're angry. They've been through a lot. So some of these options are blocked because you're taking action elsewhere. There's like this one person. I don't know who this person is, this Ace of Cups, this Page of Cups, this Knight of Cups, but there's someone cute, there's someone soft. You have a subtle emotional connection with them, Gemini, and they make you feel things, and it's like your mind is on that. I do see a new love here with a fire sign, or maybe this is just a passionate connection. And I do see Capricorn too. But yeah, on top of all this, you're juggling work. Okay, some of you guys have a decision to make between school and work, and like someone here is juggling all that. It's like something here you're gonna have to walk away from, and it might be an Aries. I see Aries and Taurus here. What else do we have for Gemini? December 2019. Someone is juggling 2 jobs, 2 different ways of making money. You know, things are moving kind of slow because why, Gemini? You need more information. You need more truth about a commitment. Are you married or are you not? And if you are married, do you want to be with your wife? Do you still sleep with your wife? How long are you there? Is there children involved? Like, you might be spying on a Virgo. Some of these options were very slow to present themselves to you, Gemini, and it left you having to investigate, having to spy, having to question, left you juggling, and so you need to know more about this commitment. If you're dealing with a Taurus, we have Taurus and Gemini. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, there needs to be moderation. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, commitment is a thing. It's an issue, whether they're committing or not. Let's see how these cards fall, though, because we've got just a few left, and then, we'll get on with this reading, but out comes the Judgment card. So yeah, but you need to know more. There needs to be more evidence for this court situation, and we have Taurus again. Okay, so I don't know if someone here is trying to give a second chance to a commitment or a marriage, or a Taurus. There is a second chance. There's a Taurus coming back from the past, or somebody's wife, husband, ex. This could be an ex-husband this whole time, an ex-wife. They might have already gotten divorced, but they're just still fucking around or something. So yeah, someone is spying on somebody because why are you so slow? Like, what's taking you so long to reply? You know what I mean? And now we have the Knight of Cups, someone a bit faster. This could be a Taurus coming in, or a new commitment coming in. It could have been someone walked away from a marriage here and they're wanting to return. Somebody got left out in the cold, but we got new love here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, second chances, but you're going to have to make a very, very important judgment call about all these love offers, because I see a lot of romance in the air for you, Gemini. We have Temperance, the Emperor, and the Eight of Cups. If you're dealing with an Aries or a Sagittarius, they may have walked away. There may be some emotional distance, but you're being told to stay patient in regards to an Aries. And if you're dealing with a Sag, control is a thing. So wait for that full moon on January 12th. Now let's see which one of these cards comes out. We're going to let them fall. How they fall. We have the Hierophant. So a lot of major arcana. Aries, Taurus, Sag. If you're dealing with a Taurus, I feel like this is about marriage, though. Someone needs to walk away from a current commitment to find new love. The last card out for you, Leo. Ooh, might be dealing with a Leo. This is Gemini's reading. Hello. 5 of Pentacles for you, Gemini. The last card up here. So this involves literally feeling left out in the cold. This is a priest in a church. Some of you guys might have did that kind of thing. This is sanctuary. You know what I mean? But end of the day, bottom line, someone has to, I don't know if this is a work commitment, but there's some kind of commitment that someone needs to leave in order to get this other thing, right? So, wow. Okay, one last thing to do here, Gemini, is, like I said, we're playing with a full deck, but this month was also a bit of a gamble, right? Like Sag and Capricorn energy, a bit of a gamble there. So we're going to roll the dice, because that's what December was, right? Oh, I just saw a very big bird fly and swoop. So I don't know if that's a synchronicity for anybody, but we're going to roll the dice for you, Gemini, see what the most important zodiac sign is for you, house and planet. So let's roll these dice for Gemini for December 2019. Most important zodiac sign is Cancer. You might want to watch the Cancer reading. So I don't know if you have any Cancer energy. Aquarius or Scorpio may be important too. The Cancer North Node seems to be important to you, Gemini, and that's because the North Node is really getting close to moving into Gemini next year. It will move into Gemini next year. The most important house for you is the 6th house, so that would be Virgo. I don't know if anyone has a 6th house Cancer here, but this is services. You know, the 6th house is about a job. I think someone really has lost a job here because I just put this dice on the 5 of Pentacles. So this is about the money you feel that you've lost, the money that you feel is the financial conflict you're feeling as far as services. Someone may be asking you for money because this is the house of giving. And then the planet that is most important to you is Pluto, Gemini. Pluto is currently in Capricorn, but this is the energy of deep subconscious transformation. Again, this is about endings. Someone needs to end a commitment. I just put the Pluto card on the Hierophant. So I don't know if you need advice about these endings or if this was literally like some kind of death or transformation of a commitment, or your beliefs are transforming, something like that. But this energy is important because you are going through 8th house energy. And you know what? That would mean Pluto is in some of your guys' 8th house of Capricorn. Pluto in the 8th house, wow. If you need any help, Gemini, my email is in the description box. Please don't feel hesitant to reach out to me to conversate. If you want a reading, though, we can talk more about that as well. But yeah, guys, happy December, stuff and things, all the things, lots going on. But happy New Year, and I'll talk to you guys in January. Bye.